Right now we're preparing for a pitch that we're doing for Hack Week.
And we will pitch our idea that we will do this week. And it's, I think, the most amazing idea ever.
The theme is support the merchant. And we decided to do something special this week, supporting one merchant. And the outcome will be that we provide him a business playbook of how he can grow.
It's chaos going on, to be honest. It's a lot of things going on. It's a bit scary to see what happens because this is the first time we do it. But it's a nice group of people jumping together, so that's why it makes you feel comfortable.
So Hack Week is basically just a week where people can innovate and go outside of the box. An environment where you can just experiment and perhaps prove concepts or new ideas that you have. So it's really just a place for creativity during the workplace.
Usually what we are bombarded with is like deadlines, and we want to take for the whole week, no meetings, no nothing, just you have this 1 week to do exactly your idea.
And it's nice to just have this week where everybody sits down and say like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want.
Soon we will talk with Rabbi, who is the merchant we want to help. But we can give you some background before we start. What's really exciting about this project is that Rabbi himself, the merchant, is coming here this week and is going to be part of our presentation. He will also help us iterate some things, and it's really fun. It's the first time we have a merchant joining Hack Week. Hello! Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh my God.
Can you see us?
Hey.
So, my name is Rabbi Licolo. I do this sort of pop tortilla thing with a double chicken sauce and juicy chicken thighs.
So Rabbi is a food truck owner, and he have been working with his selling tacos and nachos at his place called Prashino for about 2 years now.
My whole goal is to create a food court where I bring other businesses like me into one space, and we have this sort of party together every day where we're eating and drinking, we're having fun, and people are coming, there's music.
So we got an idea because Hack Week was coming up, that what would happen if we spend that week focusing on his business, because he has lots of dreams and he has no time to spend on expanding. So we thought, what if we take the time, the Hack Week time, and we help him expand?
Okay, shoot.
Helping him would be to do all the things that he doesn't have time for today. So we can look into his numbers, we can look into regulations, and also to set up guidelines for whatever he needs to do, because there's a lot of things to think about when you're a small business and you need to cover for all the different areas. So here we have people who are experts in each area, and that's how we can help him with gathering all that information in one place so that he can use it as his inspiration. Basically what we're gonna do is, instead of pimp my ride, we're gonna pimp his business. We work with thousands of merchants, and what's really fun this week is that we get to focus on one of them and really deep dive into his struggles, his pains, his challenges, and get close to his business and to see how we can contribute.
We're doing something differently. We're involving a lot of different competencies. By nature, it means that it takes a longer time for the group to form itself, to kind of people to figure out the roles they wanted to have.
So this group, if we include everyone who's contributing with something, it's a lot of people. I think we're 30 people, and that is maybe not the average size of a Hack Week group. They are maybe more 4 or 5 people.
It is everything from creatives, legal, branding,
HR, finance, capital, design, marketing, product, tech. We have everything.
But then we get the feedback, well, this packaging didn't work because of this and that. Okay, then we need to... You start with a very wide scope of what you want to do and try to figure out what is the core problem we want to solve. And there's a lot of things on the table. And at the end, we came to the kind of the most common question from all our merchants, which is, how do I find customers?
Rabbi has a lot of dreams and a lot of goals with his business. Our goal this week is to take him one step closer to his dreams. But since they are very big dreams, we need to scope it down to what we can accomplish in 1 week that will eventually lead there.
Depending on the result, like if we see that there's a lot of returning customers or something like that, then we could suggest like...
we tried to figure out all the different problems that we could find out together. And then we come to a conclusion that we found one problem, like this is the problem we really want to solve. And that problem was about how we could pimp his brand to become engaging for his customer, like how to engage his customer through his brand.
So today we are doing everything we can to just produce as much as possible. We have all the designers super focused on their things, and we are running around talking to different teams, getting expertise on the different products.
It's even more important now that we start aligning and see so we don't do a lot of different things that will in the end contradict each other.
We have so many good ideas, but we have to choose focus, because I think if we were given much more time, we could do so much for this merchant, but we have only a few days, and that has been quite difficult. One thing I'm really afraid of is that we have now created some expectations on our merchant. He's coming here, and we have promised to give him something, and by the end of yesterday, we didn't have much. So now it's up to us to actually really produce something that we can show him. So it's time to put it up to test.
Make sure you think outside the box, because sometimes we just get too stuck in our conventional ways and thinking about metrics and conversion and everything.
It's a way for us to also step out of our daily work, which is kind of very streamlined, narrow line, one thing, and you get amazed about all the knowledge that's around and what people can do in a short time when they focus on one thing for a short period.
We are a company that needs to always develop, because we're living in a world that's so fast and the technology is happening all the time and new ideas is happening all the time. If we are not in the front line, other companies will be.
Sometimes just doing something that's creative and unexpected might be like the best way to achieve success.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh, that was really good.
Is that you? So you need to sign in. Oh, okay.
So this morning, our merchant Rabbi arrived from London, and we started pitching what we have done so far for him.
I didn't sleep like 2 hours, maybe. Just thinking what's gonna happen tomorrow? Wow. Zettle is really good at keeping secrets, man. They're so good at it. So they didn't reveal anything. They asked me a few questions before on the Monday and Tuesday, and then they pitched it. They showed me what they've been working on. I couldn't believe how they did it and how quick they did it, and it was there. It was perfect.
Rabbi hadn't heard anything that was going on, so he just came in and he was really nervous, I noticed. And he said that he slept for 2 hours because he was excited to see what we will deliver to him.
Explosions. Imagine explosions, mini explosions in my head. That's how I felt when I saw it.
So we showed him his new brand, basically, how we think he can expand and what strategy he should follow.
Don't be polite, be honest.
Yes.
Yeah. Advice. Everything that we've done is subject to your feedback.
Yeah.
Okay. When they pitched the idea to me, I was like, you can't really, it's like the Willy Wonka Charlie in the chocolate factory. I got the golden ticket, wow!
We went quite quick, so it was a lot of information. But then in the afternoon, he has sat down with some of the designers and with the different teams to give some tweaks to the things we have done.
This is suggestions, and this is something that should be iterative, like it's not finished. You will always be working on this, so he also needs to feel like he can relate to everything, otherwise it doesn't make sense.
It's the last night, and we're still in the office, trying to be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the pitch. And there's still some details to be fixed, but we hope we'll get them done.
It is still exciting, but it's getting a bit exhausting. It's been so many days full-stop work.
It feels a bit stressful, but also fun, exciting.
And also a kind of pressure now to get to the point to deliver. Tomorrow morning we need to deliver.
I'm excited, a bit exhausted. It's pitch day, finally. This morning, we're preparing for showing off for the whole company what we have been working on this week.
I'm nervous, I'm excited. I can't wait to pitch and talk. I'm almost good, I'm almost as good as you. I'm almost as good as you, almost. Oh, come on, you're right!
So what we delivered to Rabbi was a strategy for his company, a suggestion of that, his brand, an updated brand that he could bring and continue working on, because now he got brand values that he can stand on, and then also how his operations could work better.
We have come up with a strategy for Rabbi, how he should grow his business and what he should focus on right now. And we have done everything from packaging to personas to branding and a website. So we have done a little bit of everything, and it will provide him a good start so that he can keep growing his brand.
It's every small merchant's dream to have their voice heard.
Right, in the third place.
In the third place, we have
Number 6. Better than that.
I think it's been super fun. It's been like I come here early in the morning and I leave late at night. It's just because it's fun.
But I think this has really proven that we are capable of helping merchants grow.
I'm mostly proud of everybody's contribution. I think that's the most important part as well. Like my contribution was just a little part of this. So it's when everybody comes together, that's what creates this incredible thing.
I'm so impressed with my colleagues, and it's so nice to work in such an environment with these talented people. And I feel grateful to work for a company like this. And it's so much fun also to feel that we're doing something important.
I couldn't be any more grateful.
Hello, Rabbi.
Hi.
It's Isabel from Zettle.
So can you tell us what happened? What happened after you kind of got home from the week in Stockholm?
Yeah. Like, when we came past the top, it was like we knew it, but we didn't know it. You were down in the presentation. Like, good text, so, yeah. Now, I'm so straight away, like, definitely get it feedback. And we just quite put out with a face.
Got a lot of customers coming to your store when we showed up, so maybe we should show up more often.
Yeah, maybe you should come more often. Visit me more often.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. See you guys.
See you, Robbie.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.